Yo guys, welcome back. This is the Pectus Project episode 1. This is about motivation and staying motivated, and I've been off social media for quite a long time. I'm now back on it, one day on, one day off, and main reasons being I got banned from TikTok. That's one thing, for violating the community guidelines and a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, I was demotivated for a long time, but never giving up in my own life, my own training, and bettering myself. And this is what I wanted to talk about. And I'm just going to cut straight into the depths of this. You likely have Pectus excavatum if you're watching this, just like me, a hole in your chest. And that can either be the reason you're motivated and the reason you're getting after it and the reason that you're building yourself into a good person to move forward and just chase your dreams in your life. And I think from what I've personally seen, there's a lot more awareness around Pectus over the last few years, and that's fantastic. But with more awareness creates more stories around the bad stuff, and there's a few examples. Like, I'm part of a few community pages and stuff. I keep it pretty low key, but something that has been posted recently a lot is there's been like 2 or 3 mothers of children that have Pectus excavatum, and the kids have self-deleted from complications with surgery, and I'm feeling obligated to tell my story and inspire and motivate other people just like me out there to build a good life, even if they have Pectus. I'm feeling a call or a responsibility to come back and share that, and that's mainly what today's video is about, and this is the first video back. To be fair, I feel like I wanted to sort and organize things better, but that is a great lesson for you guys and a great lesson for me, is that we're never going to feel ready. We're never going to have the perfect name, the perfect things all prepared. We think we need that to get started, but in reality, if we just set the camera up, throw the mic on, and start riffing, then we can create something and create some momentum and start moving forward. And momentum is probably the reason why I'm here today. And probably a great topic for today is A, motivation, and B, momentum. And until you have enough momentum, sometimes you require motivation. And motivation is like, for me, looking at other people's podcasts, looking at people that I look up to and inspire to be like. I look to them for motivation, and that fires me up and makes me want to be able to play out my day in a way that I want to, that aligns with me, that I know that I should. Eat the right foods, do the right movement, that sort of stuff. Train hard, all of that. Whatever the things are for me personally, they're going to be different for you. So that's motivation. And maybe I can be the motivation for some of you guys that need a little bit of inspiration to just keep moving forward. And if not, then whatever. But if one person gets value from this, then that's fantastic. I value so much the people that motivate me, and so I hope that I can be that for someone else. Next part is momentum. You may have motivation, but then creating momentum to make sure that you can do everything even without the motivation. Momentum is something that slowly builds up and starts to kick in when you're far enough along the path of being consistent for long enough. A good example could be you've been going to the gym for a long time. Let's say you've been going to the gym for 6 months. You're finally seeing some solid gains. Your strength's going up. You're gaining muscle. That momentum fuels you to keep moving. You can play that out over every area of life. And in my opinion, momentum can be easily generated through our daily actions. I personally use what Andy Frisella calls the power list. He's coined that. I literally use the same exact thing. I write down 5 things that I need to get done for the day. That could be my workout. That could be my priority tasks for the job that I have. That could be some other things relating to my life and wanting to be intentional in the direction that I'm trying to take it. So that could be, I've recently got chickens, so that could be something to do with building the coop out or something with them, something that aligns with my dream life that I'm bringing into reality. That's what the power list is for. It could be reading a book, it could be playing guitar. 5 things that you know that you need to do, that you want to do deep inside. If you ask yourself, what do I want to do with my time? Do I want to scroll TikTok? Do I want to scroll Instagram? Do I want to do nothing? Do I want to be sad? Or do I want to live the life that I know that I can live? And if we ask ourselves deep down, we already know the things we should be doing. And I think you guys can probably understand that obviously a good one to put on the power list is a workout. Another good one could be an amount of water that you want to drink that you think would be healthy for you. So I'm going to keep it there, guys. Keep it real short. But motivation, if you're feeling uninspired, go look at people that fire you up, but you must take action to get momentum, because inspiration without action is just delusion. So we actually have to get out there and get after it. And yeah, I'm having every intention of being back on social media more, even though I'm having every second day off. I'm going to continue that. But I more mean in terms of being active, talking about Pectus more, talking about life more, and just creating stuff that I enjoy creating. I've found just everything so paradoxical at the moment, and I see both sides to like every argument, and even training and movement. Like so many people speaking as if they have the perfect program, when in reality there isn't such a thing. There's no one right exercise. There's only movement and exercise in the context of what you want. If you're a bodybuilder, you train like a bodybuilder. That doesn't mean bodybuilding training is the best way to train. If you want to be a calisthenics person, then that's the best way to train for you. If you want to be flexible and supple, then yoga. Like there's so many ways to train, and so many right ways, that anyone that tells you that they've got the right way, in my opinion, is wrong. And that's why I love Ido Portal. There are no real containers and labels. They're all just things that people have made up. And any way of expressing ourselves and any way of moving that we personally enjoy is the right way. It's going to be different for you. It's going to be different for me. But as long as we are moving and getting after it and doing the things that we need to do. That's my message, guys. Honestly, I'm feeling so much more fired up lately. It's been a crazy year. I went to Japan at the start of the year for a dream snowboard trip. That was fantastic. Kind of reset myself financially, but we're back on, and I'm currently just in a state where the momentum is building, my training's going well, work's going well, Frank Landscapes, baby, we're building that, and things are just going well. So I'm feeling fired up. I'm coming back on here, hopefully to motivate and inspire someone else out there. Anyway, this is video 1 back. Pectus. I don't know if I'm going to call it the Pectus, not the Pectus program. That was my training program, but the something to do with Pectus. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. If you guys think of a good name, maybe not related to Pectus, because then it's kind of isolating some people that could use some motivation or something, and I feel like my message is just in general, and Pectus is sort of just the gateway, and everything that I'm preaching about more just applies to life in general, and you don't have to have Pectus to find some value in the things that I'm saying, or if you don't like what I'm saying, then that's also absolutely fine, and I'm not trying to say that I have the answers, but I could be motivational to someone else out there who needs motivation, because Lord knows sometimes I need motivation to keep moving forward. So with that being said, guys, this is what I'm calling for the moment, I've completely forgotten the name of it, the Pectus Project. Pectus Project Episode 1, Motivation and Momentum. 2026, guys, we're already in the 4th month of the year. Time flies. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're happy and healthy. Let's get every last drop from life. That's what all this is about. Building the life that we want personally, not what society says we should build, not what social media says we should build, not anyone else, but our own internal guidance to the life that we want to build. And I'm feeling pretty grateful lately, because that is what I feel like my life is coming to. And if you go back on my channel, I've been intentionally trying to build my life for a very long time. So the fact that things are coming together feels fantastic. And it's actually quite cool now that I'm speaking about it, that I am actually pretty fired up about it. And yeah, so anyway, let's get it. Appreciate you guys. Hope you're happy and healthy. Let's roll. Let's stay fired up. Motivational Monday, baby. Let's roll.